Hey you, welcome back to Mini Models. A little randomness today. I just want to open some stuff. I finally got the Camaro from the 50th anniversary series. So, protective plastic. I never use those. So here it is. And we'll open that. I have a 2011 Treasure Hunt Datsun 240Z in a damaged blister. I got it cheap because of that. We'll open that one. I would have opened it without the damaged blister. From a couple of decades ago, a Johnny Lightning, and ho-ho, still in the blister. This one wasn't cheap. It is a little red wagon. It's got the little wheelie bar thing on it, but it's so well done, it doesn't deserve to be trapped in the plastic, so we'll open that one. And a while back from the 2011 series, I got this Studebaker pickup truck that I can't believe I haven't taken out of the package yet, but we're gonna do that. So here we go. Because I'm a knucklehead, I lost the footage of my opening the blister packs. It was in the camera on the SD card, and I switched the SD card over to my... And I thought the answer was format the card before I realized in the meanwhile, hey, here's this Jägermeister BMW 1/32 scale slot car. I'm thinking about talking about these a little bit too. Kind of put it on here just to kind of set the camera, and it's so pretty that I thought I'd leave it here while I blather. I don't have any footage of me opening the blister packs, but I do still have the cars, so I'm gonna go ahead and put those on now. We shall start off with the Camaro, and I will get a closer shot too, by the way. This one kind of disappointed me because if you look at the top, there's a little discoloration in the gold, and it's plastic. The whole car is plastic. There's also a couple little scratches in the back here, just not the quality of a chase car. The other cars are much better looking cars than this. Just as an example, here's a couple of the other cars from the set, and I just think the other cars it's hard to word, but to me, compared to these two, the Camaro just looks cheap. Looks like the kind of thing I'd find in a dollar store versus paying too much money for it on eBay. Nothing particularly special about this vehicle, except it's a chase car that completes this set. Comparing it to the color changers models it's basically based on, I have to say the color changers win hands down, especially when they're in their dark scheme. This red one has a little bit of red because I actually had to handle it to put double-sided tape. I try to keep them this temperature because I prefer the dark look versus when the blue comes through and the red comes through on that. But they're much better looking cars than this gold thing to me. I sound like an old curmudgeon griping about toys, for crying out loud. And metal bases on the freaking color changers. I mean, really. Of course, and when we do this, I mean, you know, the red Camaro hands down, right? This does not meet criteria for collectible, in my opinion. I just bought it because I got suckered into completing a set. On to the Datsun Treasure Hunt car, which I think is a lot better looking vehicle. Painted taillights. Love painted taillights. Of course, it's got the plastic bottom. Put a little thing on there to keep it from rolling off the... I get how this one wouldn't be everybody's cup of tea, but I just like how it looks. And I'm pretty sure my camera is not going to pick up on this, but if you look inside, the interior even has little gauge pods, which is just a neat little detail. We have the Studebaker truck, another very nice looking vehicle. This is actually one of my favorite regular line cars that I've ever opened. That it's an odd vehicle in the first place. It's not yet another Camaro, and you know, the detail that went into it, and it's a hot rod. I mean, you know, I would go with like Auto World if I wanted to go with something that's realistic. But I mean, this is still feels like a Hot Wheels car, but with some pizzazz. I normally wouldn't be too crazy about those wheels, but they look really good on this truck. Like I said, one of my favorite mainline Hot Wheel cars. And lastly, but not leastly, we have the little red wagon. I love this thing. Of course, it comes with the little wheelie stand so you can see it doing its thing. Nice. How beautifully detailed this little thing is. How gorgeous the paint is. I love the tampos. They just pop. You got special little things like the parachute and the bottle and the engine in the back. Just so well done, this one. And a little bit of footage of it without the wheelie stand so you can see what it looks like on all four wheels, which is how it has to be to fit into my display case. 1997 Johnny Lightning. You know what, just for giggles, let's rip this thing open. I was gonna do it next week, but I can't wait that long. I'm too impatient. And I don't know what's inside this box. I don't know, I've never joined the red. I want this 442 naked though, so let's freak out the purist. Oh, there's a pin. Oh, that's kind of cute. There's a little pin that I never kept when I was a kid. That's it. There's your unboxing. I just destroyed the original packaging. And I never keep these. Yeah, that is looking good. All right, let's free it. One of these days I'll be able to rip open a blister pack better than my 5-year-old. I don't know. Oh, wow. Wow. That looks nice. That is gorgeous. The hood opens. It's metal. It's got a really good chrome job. The tampos look nice. I believe I paid about 20 bucks for each of these. This one I probably would have paid more for, and then we've already mentioned. And that is what Hot Wheels looked like when I was a kid. Yes. Anyway, if you like these kind of videos, please click that subscribe button. So until next week, stay weird and stay out of the comfort zones.